Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of Rikaru Watches Anime with me, the Animaster Rikaru, and before I get to the super secret surprise that probably isn't really that much of a surprise because you're going to read the description of the video and it's probably going to say something like, OMG, I got a co-host for once and I'm not all alone like I usually am. Nah, I'm still probably all alone. I will say, we had an audio issue for the first run of this, so this is the second time we're watching this episode, so maybe it'll make our episode better because we actually know more about it. But anyway, we're going to be watching episode 1 of Plastic Memories. I've heard it's really good. I think it's got an interesting plot and some cool things going on that's trying to do. But I'm not alone. I'm joined this week by my good friend Rusty.
Hello,
Hey Rusty.
my good friend Rikaru. It's so strange saying your name like that.
We don't use our real names
God.
out here.
So it's all my fault that
I know,
our
right?
audio
So,
fucked up. It was all on me. I accidentally used my computer's turtle mic instead of using the headset that I went and unboxed just for this video. So I apologize, everybody, that I fucked it up and I got rid of all our great fun talk about Eden of the East, lollies.
Which is a show we're not going to talk about again.
I sent
don't
him
need
a
to see
few
it again.
pictures. Let's just go with that. Oh, also,
Yeah, I'm wiping my Skype history after this one. But okay, so why don't you tell the people at home, Rusty, something about your experience with anime, maybe what some of your favorites are, what kind of styles you generally like, that
okay,
sort of
bringing
thing.
back Eden of the East. I dislike that. That is my dislikes. Now that I
can
remember
agree
it,
on that.
I dislike it. I like High School DxD. My waifu is Konako-chan. I am into Nekos. They are cute. They have ears. That sounds so creepy.
They have cute cat
Yeah,
ears.
cat ears. Rikaru's waifu is Urza. Yeah.
From Fairy Tail, yeah.
Yeah,
you
but at
guys have
this
probably
point,
figured
I
that out by
explained all the
now.
reasons why. It's just so obvious already. I'm not doing it again.
Yeah, it's all over my channel and stuff. It's
And
not
you're
really a
all over
secret
her.
anymore. I can't claim that it's a secret. If only. Jalal.
And
in
also
my
Mystigan,
way.
you know? You got it all up on her.
And also, the whole Edalus thing happened, so there's multiple. They all need to go away. She's mine. Anyway, so like I said, we're going to be doing Plastic Memories, and second run through.
Better.
Hopefully, our commentary will be good this time. Audible.
This
Hopefully
time
we have
you
a
won't hear my
recording
computer
that has
fan?
sound.
Oh.
Just
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, because I'm on my bed. It's pressed against the bed, so it's even louder than it normally would be. So, I'm so sorry you had to go
Yeah.
through that for an hour.
I was gonna sleep until noon.
I have to
tomorrow
go to a
anyways, so
birthday
Friday
party
night
tomorrow.
as of
And you're
recording. So
making me stay up for this.
this
Okay,
is
yeah.
your own
I
fault,
would-
Rusty.
Dude, I go to bed at 2 for school days, and I have to get up at 6. The birthday party's at 2, and it's laser tag. Oh, and you
yeah,
weren't
you'll be
invited.
fine.
Ha ha ha.
Well, I'll just celebrate a birthday
You don't even
party
know
by
whose birthday it
myself.
is.
I'll Google famous people's birthdays of tomorrow, and it'll be like, oh, it's Leif Erikson's birthday. Happy Leif Erikson
Thorn
Day.
Oakenshield. Do you
Myself.
get that reference?
Oh, yes, I do.
Yes, we're
Okay,
better
are you
friends than
crazy?
before. The more we learn in our second time around.
Don't you
Oh
dare
yeah,
call
you
me
also
that.
did that the first time around.
Like I said in the first episode. Okay, we're digressing a little bit. Starting episode in 3, 2, 1, go. As we said before, we thought our computers froze for a second because the opening doesn't do anything for 2 seconds, and we're like, oh great, did everything just
And
break
he's back into
forever?
the futuristic. I just realized he almost got closed by those doors. That is also cliche. I didn't
Yeah.
see that the first time.
Sure did. At least he didn't have a hat on and pull the
or
hat back
or
through
like
at
the
the last
wind
second.
took the hat while he was running.
Yes, that'd be so bad.
I just realized how short she is.
And yeah, she's actually much shorter than he is, which is saying a lot because if you read bios of anime characters, it's Naruto is 5'4", and you're like, oh right, Japan.
And
I'm
all
taller
right,
than he is.
Naruto was malnourished for most of his life. You ignorant.
Yeah. Like when I was reading, I actually have like the official character guide for Naruto in my room because I'm a super casual. By the way, she's cute and she's also his waifu and she's also an android because I've seen this before. So deal with
That's
it.
pretty much
Okay.
the same commentary we did before, just less fleshed out.
Yeah, pretty much. We're just gonna make it worse in our second recording. But no, I have the official character sheet and I'm like, oh, I wonder how much Choji weighs.
I'm heavier
200
than
and like
Choji.
11 pounds.
But he's also younger than me, so really,
So am
what is
I.
this?
Yeah, that's fair. I think he might be the
He's
same age as me. I
12.
don't remember.
Well, no,
As of
then
like
he's
right
15.
now. Oh, he's still younger than me then.
Wait, how old are you?
Ha 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 ha. I'm not telling you that live on the internet. I am an age between 10 and 40. That is all
He's
the
in
internet
high
gets
school.
to know.
It's like we can do
Damn
this
it.
for a third time if you want, you know.
That was supposed to be our secret. Anyway, as we said before, super awkward way to introduce yourself like day one of a job. All of these guys look like code, just like desk jockeys. They spend their whole days just punching in ones and zeros, so why
And
are
you can already
bowing
see
and
just the main
introducing yourself
characters
like
with
a
those
moron?
hair. It's like,
Yeah.
yeah.
And there's your
I'm actually
Neko.
I'm a little bit ahead of you this time. Last time you were ahead of me.
I mean, maybe. It's supposed to be perfectly in sync.
I
did a
didn't click in
countdown and
time
everything.
last time, and this time I clicked early.
Rusty always finishes
Hey,
first,
last
ladies
time
and
I
gentlemen.
finished last. It depends on what type of race we're doing here. If it was like an actual running race, then I want to finish
Yeah.
first. But if it's like stamina, if you get my meaning, then it's
Cough. If it's a wink, wink, nudge, nudge, if you know what I'm
Yes.
saying, yeah. Get the body pillows out of the closet.
I can also make the same joke I made before. Where do I stick it in the body pillow?
I mean, I think last time you said
Yes,
you
I
made your
did.
own hole, so
You remember me so well.
unfortunately.
Oh, we get to meet Nina again. And
You sure do. As we talked about before, the super spoilers with Nina.
and
from
I
Full
learned
Metal
who she
Alchemist
was.
Brotherhood.
She's not actually
Spoilers.
Hugh's
Dies.
daughter.
Spoilers.
She is a different
Oh,
character's
she isn't?
daughter. And do you mind if I spoil it? She gets killed
No, that's
and
fine.
morphed with her dog to make a chimera by her father, and her mother
I
had
remember
also
that. That
been
was pretty
killed and
early
forced to
on.
morph with an
Oh.
animal to make a chimera.
Yeah, because he's trying to make chimeras like a talk.
And
I
she was
remember
like,
that. Oh, that was
"Right
that's a
there,
really shitty thing to do.
Ed." And then it was like, no.
It was
And then
like,
Scar
why would
just
you do
walked
that
up
to
and
your
blew her
daughter,
head
you
off.
Terrible, terrible man.
It was a mercy killing.
Yeah. I would believe that. He's the third anime character I was thinking of. We were talking before that there are three anime characters who upset me, who are Sugu, from SAO, because
I do too. I
hate
agree
that
with you
guy.
there.
The leader of the Falcon Knights from Berserk, because he basically does the same thing that Sugu does to Kirito,
Yep.
but he does it to Guts, except for it's much worse. And the dude who transmutated his daughter
Tucker.
into a chimera.
His
because
first
that's
name.
just,
What
like,
was his name?
Unnecessarily.
It was Dr. Tucker.
Yeah, Doctor. I don't know if they ever gave
Dr.
us his first name.
Tucker. Not the
I'm glad
dentist.
he's-
Oh God. I just
glad he's-
realized there's a vet named Dr. Tucker. Oh jeez. Oh, that's horrible.
Don't send
Don't
your
send your
dogs there.
daughters there.
No, that's just what people say about
That's
my
what
house.
they say about my van. His name was Sho. He was the sewing life alchemist.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And he
I'm
took his
remembering this
4-year-old
now.
daughter and put her with his giant dog.
To try and make
She
a chimera
could.
that could
In the
speak.
end, she
That's
could.
just-
He did it. Good
Yeah.
job, sir.
But that's not worth it. I mean, that's like also from SAO when Grimlock kills his wife because she was becoming too much of a badass and he wasn't the dominant one in the relationship anymore. It's like,
Oh yeah, I remember that.
oh, good job, buddy. Most people don't ever find true love, and you just threw it away.
He'll probably get someone else.
No, people. I think he's dead. I want to believe he's dead. I choose to believe his guildmates killed him.
He'll come back.
I mean, I would have killed him. No one comes back from dying in SAO. This isn't Long Horizon.
True. This isn't Dragon Ball.
Everyone comes back from
God
dying
damn
in
it,
Dragon
Goku.
Ball.
Stay dead.
But I mean, while we're talking, yeah. But I mean, while we're talking about Log Horizon and Sword Art Online, we're totally ignoring the anime at this point. Basically, what's going on is they're talking about how he has to go and collect giftas that need to be terminated and/or have their OS updated, and it's really sad because that wipes all their memories because they're basically androids with souls, which is kind of creepy and cool.
She is such a tsundere.
Super Sundere. Your Neko-chan is
I'm
being very
completely
bossy.
fine with this. Though, when she's in bed, I'm gonna be on top.
I was gonna say.
Well,
you
no,
said
I'm
you
fine
wanted
with
to
her
be on top
bossing me
anyway.
around in real life, but then once we're in the bedroom, I'm on top. Just saying. Unless she's doing reverse cowgirl, then
Sure.
I'm fine with her on top.
Oh, this is going to some strange places already, and we're only like 11 minutes into recording. Actually, that might be better than last
We're
time.
7 minutes into the 24-minute anime,
Anyway,
so...
That's true, yeah. But while we were talking about Sword Art Online and Log Horizon, an interesting comparison I see people make is they like to argue which is better, Sword Art Online or Log Horizon, and I actually think that while the setting and premise is kind of similar,
Yeah.
they're actually two very different things.
When I
trying
watch
to do very
Log
different
Horizon,
things.
I don't think of it as a game as much as I do like a different kind of like world, like post-apocalyptic kind of thing, because of how the cities are all different, like grown grass all over it and woods with monsters in it. Compared to where SAO, it's like we're going to a different floor now, where it's a completely different environment, and everything breaks into giant shards of like floating polygons and shit.
Yup. And like the other comparison I like to make
She's
is
wearing a mustache.
like the whole premise of SAO.
Okay.
That's a funny picture of her wearing a mustache. But in the first, like especially in the first season of SAO, the whole thing with it was if you die in Sword Art Online, you die in real life, and that was the whole thing. Like this looming tension of all of these people could die because.
And then
you can
in
for
Log
real
Horizon,
actually
yeah, they
die,
get
whereas
revived
Log
in the
Horizon-
church.
Yeah, they just respawn. There was the thing with they lose memories, which was kind of like the tension part of it. Like you don't want to die because you'll lose, like you'll forget what the name of your cat
I don't
was in
care
the
about
real
my
world,
cat.
or something equivalent, every time you die. So you didn't
It's
want
like,
to die
who's my
like a
mother?
million
I don't
times.
care.
But
I'm
it was,
playing a game. There's a reason.
I'm playing Elder Tale, Mom. It's more addicting
It's
than
like
WoW.
you're already in Log Horizon. I don't think you care about your real life at this point.
Yeah, that's fair. But it was more about like now all of these player characters are really actually in the game, and now they have to interact with all the non-player characters who've been living what they thought were lives with these adventurers, and now the adventurers like suddenly gain new consciousness, and so I thought that was kind of cool. But that makes it very different from what
Yeah.
SAO was trying to do. So there you go, Internet. I don't think you can really compare those two. I think they're too different.
I have a canker sore in my mouth and it hurts.
Great. We get one episode through and now you're already in pain.
No,
and
it's
have
been there for
sores.
like a week, but it just started hurting because my teeth rubbed against it.
And terminate.
I know,
program.
I'm like
Everyone
talking
very
about my
sad.
canker sore, and I look over at the anime, and it's a guy being put to sleep like a dog. I also made that joke.
Yeah. Sure did. Maybe we
Repeat
should
our
just,
whole
like-
lines.
I'll start playing the audio again and hope that it doesn't record it, and then just like start talking.
The thing is, you don't have my audio, so I'm complete improv. Oh,
Yup.
look at they're in
You'd have to
hazmat
just
suits. I
wing
wonder
it.
why they're doing that to take them down to the morgue. I
Lithium-ion batteries inside the
think you're
androids,
getting
just like I
acid
said last
burns on your
time.
dick.
We phrased that more elegantly in the first run, but yeah, that's basically what we said.
Well, yeah, but I can't remember my phrasing, so acid burns on the dick. It's just like, remember when we were talking about the
See,
syringe that you stick up the urethra and then put the acid in?
no. That was from the Civil War, and we're very glad that that's not how
Oh, it's
medical
not
technology
around
works
anymore.
anymore.
Dang it! I was just about to go to the doctor.
No,
Dr. Tucker was gonna.
that's not something I would ask for. Please, could you inject me with some hydrochloric acid?
I'll let you
That would be tasty.
morph me with your daughter and your dog. You'd be like, "What the fuck are you talking about?"
That can be construed as an
Oh my god!
innuendo
I just got
too.
another follower on Twitter. Yep.
Let me guess, it's me.
You have more followers than me.
Not, sure do. Deal with it, yo.
One of them has Pedo Bear as their background, so really, I'm fine.
Great. Anyway, hopefully this whole thing doesn't explode forever because my mic just gave me the low battery thing. If it cuts out, I'm just gonna have to I'm gonna pull up my settings right now because if my mic goes dead, I'm gonna switch to built-in mic because mine isn't
Compared
actually
to
too
mine.
terrible. Well, yours was just bad.
And
because
also,
there
I was
the
talking like the
fan
mic was right in
just,
front of me compared to the mic's 2 feet from me.
being far away.
Press it,
Yeah.
please. Oh, sure. We should read this really sexually. We're from the SAI terminal system.
Hey, this is trying to be.
There's
very
a shower
serious
scene
and
coming up.
emotional, and it's establishing a real human connection. You're spoiling it
They're
for
not
the people
watching.
at home.
We have no viewers.
Yes, they are. They're
I
supposed to
remember
be
this.
watching.
She's gonna go where she deserves to go.
Yeah, where the pink-haired Gifta flees with her owner because they don't want their OS to be
Ooh, that butt
updated
shot.
because no one liked
I did not see that before.
OS 5. And look, this is another example of this anime being very reserved, as in we don't get a panty shot here. If this were like literally any other like big
If it's
shonen anime, there'd be a
DxD,
panty
her
shot.
whole outfit would fall off. And she's back where she belongs, in the trash.
Yeah. Oh, wrecked. Oh, I haven't heard that one before like 20 minutes
I'll
ago
have
or
you know, we
anything.
have been talking for the last hour and a half. I'm reusing the same jokes. You cannot change me.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, that is how long our Skype call has been going because we started getting set it up and then recorded a whole episode that was like 40 minutes long, and then
We
it
had
was
like a
boring,
15-minute
and
discussion
and now
about
we're
Eden
fixing
of the
it.
East. That was just...
If you start that again,
Like-
I'm cutting it short. I'm just gonna interrupt you
Like
and be
the
like,
episode had
thanks
been
for watching
done,
another episode of
you had
Rikaru's
ended it, but we kept
What?
on going on that. I'll have to...
On that tangent.
I'm gonna have to
I
find
know.
a different anime that I watched that I hated. I'm trying to think of the one where it's a kid that's a giant pervert, and he stalks a girl, and he gets a wish granted by a
High School
giant cat.
DxD.
Different
Blaze
anime. This kid's like 10, and he's
Oh
like
wait, no, sorry. It was a vampire lolly. I forgot in Blaze
similar.
Blue.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. Or I could do dramatic readings of horrible anime or fan fiction.
We'll save that for a different episode. That could be a new series. Ooh, foreshadowing the future of things I might do if I ever
Goku
have
and Anne
time,
Frank.
ever. No.
That's our
We'll never
personal
speak
favorite.
of that one again. That's your personal favorite, maybe, but it's not mine.
Well, you know, my personal favorite fan fiction was Legacy, and it's a fan fiction from Naruto, where Naruto is the grandson of Madara Uchiha, and it's 60 chapters long, and it's fucking amazing. Just saying, bitch.
I mean, there are good fanfiction out there, just most of the... It's like with anything, like when you hear people talk about furries, they talk about, the worst kind of furries, the ones that are, really strange and actually kind of, effed up, versus the people who are just kind of kinky. Or, when you hear about the MLP fan base, you usually hear about the worst parts of it, and that's something that I really hate, especially when it relates to things that I like anime. When people think about anime, they think about, tentacle porn because they've only been exposed to the
I went
worst
out
end
to
of the
eat
spectrum.
with my family, and my uncle asked me what I like, and this was back when I was still a little bit innocent from anime, and I said I like anime. He was like, "Isn't
Yeah.
that the one where like a bunch of naked girls?" I'm like, "No, that's hentai. Get it right, sir." It was quite the
Yeah. I
lunch.
mean, like, th- that's the thing I'd like to say is anime are not cartoons, and anime are also
And
not hentai. All three of those
Corey in the
things are
House is the best
different.
anime on earth.
I haven't
It
even
is
heard of that.
a TV show about a
Okay.
African American family that became president. I believe it's been years since I watched it, and it has become a meme where
Okay.
it's called the best anime because stupidity.
Because Barack Obama got elected, and so it like predicted the
And also
future.
because they called it anime.
That's fair.
I don't think they care about future predicting as much.
No, I don't think they were trying to be
I just heard her
Nostradamus there.
neck like creaking. Oh crap.
That was her turning her head around. That'd be a really
Oh,
creepy noise. Like all the androids crane their neck, and you hear sounds like discs just popping. Because it's got to be like that's got to be like a
Buckshot.
sound effect that plays. Because they, oh yeah, again, no panty shot, very
And
reserved.
then
I
wind
approve.
catches it.
Also, also, she doesn't have like 38 double D's. Also reserved. I approve.
We're gonna have
We
to
need
do an
more of that.
episode of High
Much as I
School.
love watching, I plan on doing an episode of High School DxD at some point.
Yeah, and you
Eh?
better make me
We
co-host
still
that.
good? I mean, you're kind of probably going to become like the most frequent co-host, and maybe sometimes we'll get a third
Oh
host.
shit. Then we
Dun
can have
dun
3 times the audio
dun.
problems.
Then we can have 3 people screw up their audio, and it'll take us 4
Okay.
recordings. If we're going to do that, we're not starting at 11 again,
Actually, I was
okay?
completely fine starting. I've been ready since 4 o'clock.
4 p.m. in the afternoon. I told you I probably wasn't going to
Oh,
be
I
available
know.
until like
I've
11,
just been
right?
waiting.
Wow, you're just like me with my ex-girlfriend, just sitting there waiting for the text/call/Snapchat, just
Well,
being like,
I'm not used to
please,
having friends,
this.
so this is kind of a first.
Hey, I've had friends, and I had a girlfriend once. Not gonna talk about it, didn't go well.
I
Wasn't
have
my
a
fault.
girlfriend, I'll have you know.
She's gonna stab you in the back.
Wow.
Just putting it out there, that's how it always ends. And then you'll become just like me.
With my Urza body pillow.
You don't know how much I would give up to be able to just put myself in
I thought you were
Fairy
gonna
Tail
say
as
in
even like a
Urza, and I
medium
was like,
power wizard. I mean, I want there to be a real emotional connection and some kind of love. I don't just want to like brainwash her. That would ruin it.
I
Come
just
on
want to
now.
do it subtly. Just not like all of a sudden, boom, she's in love with me. No.
Yeah, I want it to be built up and established over time, and I want to win her over Jalal, and so I can rub it in his
Okay,
stupid
this is
blue-haired
completely
face.
different. This is about the anime we're watching now. Just gonna say this. Last time, I was gonna make a joke about Nina also joining the shower scene, and then I looked over at the anime, and I see her brushing her hair. I'm like, she might have
Yeah.
joined in the shower scene, and I missed it.
No, she didn't.
Oh,
I was actually
cool.
paying attention.
Someone here's watching the anime. I'm playing with my phone charger right now.
I mean, I probably should be like panicking and trying to find a headphone charger, but I'm like, I've got my settings up, so if this headset dies
Be
on me, I'm
silent for
just
a
gonna
minute.
switch immediately to internal microphone, and it'll probably be silent for like 2 seconds, and then
I'll have the
everything will be
podcast
fine
all
again.
to myself. You just suddenly
Yup.
hear fap sounds. Just like, I can still hear you, you know.
It's just like the Skype call's still going. Oh crap! The Skype call with Rusty is ended.
I turn on video. And just like, what?
Oh no! You told me what your camera angle was, and that's why you're not doing video because your
I
head is
actually
in
changed
frame.
it. Now I'm laying like paint me one of like your French girls kind of pose. I'm like that right now.
I mean, if you wanna stare at my face
My
and
beard.
my beard, you can turn on video and see me sitting in front of a
Dude, I'm a
desk
sweaty
with
fat
my
guy
headset
sitting
on.
there in my bed. I'm not.
Hey, I'll have you know I shave my neck beard. It's just facial hair, no neck.
Bro.
Bro, come on now. I look good, though if I am going to cosplay as Loxus next year, I'm going to have to shave it off, and that'll be sad, because I worked really hard on this. And by that I mean I just didn't shave for like a month.
I'm gonna turn up my audio quick for a sec. Yay, now I can hear better.
Yep. And don't worry about your, like, input volume, because if your audio is quiet, I'll just
Whatever, if
bump it
I'm
up
quiet
in
for now
editing.
and then start yelling like this.
I'll chop your audio into pieces and make some louder and some
Dick.
quieter. I'm that pro.
Mute
Deal
microphone,
with
end call.
You start playing like death metal. Edit this
Actually,
out, you
I have some pirate
casual.
metal right here.
Anyway, if we're focusing on the anime, this is a very sad scene where this grandmother has a Gifta who is her granddaughter, and they want to update her OS, but that will wipe her memories and
I just got an
personality, so
ad.
it's really sad.
Oh, I don't want that. God damn it, ad block. You're supposed to block these things. By the way, I don't use ad block on your videos because I don't want to get rid of your ad revenue, which is like 0.000.
Like 1/100th of a penny per view or
So it's
something.
like-
Or
You're
probably
welcome.
less, actually. Yup. Slowly but surely I'll get like $1 into my PayPal account. It'll go
I
really
deserve
well.
50% of that.
I'll bring you 50 cents
It's
to
like-
school on Monday. And that'll pay for the next like 2 years.
You know
of
what
this
I've been doing
podcast.
at school recently is I just get change because I don't have a card, so I'm using regular money. And I've just been giving away the change, and I could have made like $10 so far in change, but I'm like, ah, fuck it. So really, don't give me the 50 cents. Keep it for yourself.
Anyway,
Ignoring
we've
the
been,
anime.
We've been ignoring it, but this is the sad part where Nina is going to be updated and
And then a
basically
sex scene.
die. No, stop it. I was trying to be emotional and pretend to show the fan base that I care about. Well, I care about emotions. You don't. You're the heartless one here.
She can relive her 9 years of life.
Please. I say you're the heartless one, even though I'm the one who is just like, I don't have a girlfriend anymore, and yours is totally gonna stab you in the back because I'm super
And you're the
jaded.
one that invited me here, so you should know what's gonna happen in this.
That's fair. I do know
You've
you.
met me for like a week so far,
mean-
and we've already reached this point. It shows how quickly our relationship blossomed.
Yeah.
I
Don't phrase it that
want
way.
to phrase it that way.
That being said, next week we're totally going to be doing High School DxD because I think
Yeah,
that'll
that's
suit
more of
us
our
better.
style.
That's like really degrading, like us as like people. Like we can't watch anime like this because it's too complicated and tries to use real emotions. We're just in it for the fan service. I mean, episode just ended. I really enjoyed it because I was actually
watched
watching it now for the second
I actually
time.
saw two like different videos now because I watched at different times. Like the only thing that has stayed the same is
Yup.
the death scenes of the two people and the trash scenes.
Yup.
That's it for me, really, out of what I got out of that. But I'm just looking at fan fiction right now.
Before you start talking about fanfiction, I'm just gonna say I really enjoyed it. I thought it had some cool emotional setups and things, and I think I'm gonna be continuing to watch it. But anyway, let's get right into the outro. This has been another episode of Rikaru Watches Anime. I really hope you guys enjoyed it, and I really hope you enjoyed my new co-host, Rusty, who's probably going to become a mainstay on the show. That being said, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you so choose, if you want to. I mean, you don't have to. I'm not going to threaten you with
I will,
death
though.
like some other YouTubers do. Rusty will threaten
I
you
will
with death, though.
I
But
will turn you into
do
meat
know that
toboggan
if you do comment...
if you do not like.
Hey, meat toboggan is my
Okay.
word. I'm the one who uses the meat toboggan, which I totally didn't steal from SAO Abridged. Anyway, if you do comment, I guarantee you I'll read it because there's only been like 3
And
comments
I've been
on
one
videos
of
so far.
them.
Anyway, Yeah, and Rusty's been one of them. Anyway, thanks guys for watching.
Follow me on Twitter
See you guys
at
next.
Rec142. Love you.
Okay, I guess I can put that in. I cut my audio.
I actually did I kissed my fingers and then did the peace sign like there was a video.
Is your audio cut now?
Oh fuck. Um, you guys didn't hear this.